I passionately believe that people are at their best when they're being true to themselves. And that's about understanding what leadership means to them as an individual. Why do they care about their job, the business, the overarching mission that they're there to deliver? And if they can connect with that purpose and then understand how to articulate that, that for me is the alchemy of really compelling leadership communication. There are 3 building blocks to the programme. The first is around building self-awareness. This is self-awareness of communication style and impact. It's understanding the non-verbal communication. We all emit non-verbal cues all the time, and if one understands that leaders are being observed and judged at every moment of the day, even when they're not speaking, this becomes very important. So through using cameras to film and play back, we give people the sense of what the impact that they're making on all their stakeholders, their strengths and weaknesses, and more importantly, the levers that they can pull to enable themselves to be more impactful. Not just every day, but in the set-piece moments. The second element is a natural build on the first, and it looks at content. How do people make the what they say compelling and engaging? All too often in the corporate world, people focus on the rational, the business strategy, expressed in the what and the how, and we all pick up bad habits of using corporate jargon to try and explain and in some way hope that that will connect to the audiences. And the reality is that people don't engage with rational argument. They engage with an emotional sense of purpose. So the content element of the programme is important because it gives people the understanding of how to bring to life what they're saying, how to articulate the strategy, the vision and purpose in a way which will really land with their audiences, so that they remember what they hear and importantly can then act as the means through which the leadership message is cascaded through the organisation. The third element of the programme enables the first 2 to be put into practice. So by focusing on a set-piece moment, we give people the opportunity to understand how to deliver a message in a compelling way, but also how to deliver it in an impactful and engaging way. Because I said before, it is these set-piece moments that it all needs to come together. And as leaders within a business environment, it's those moments when all eyes are on you. And people are forming their opinion of you and indeed deciding whether they want to follow you. So our approach for this programme has been to make it much more of a coaching programme, not just a presentation training programme. The reason behind this is through giving people the opportunity to deliver and to be filmed doing so and reviewed after and to receive feedback on when they were good and when they weren't so good, and the tips, the exchange of tips about how they can put their best foot forward. You learn an awful lot from being part of that exchange as a group, because rarely do we take time to take a step back from the day-to-day routine of life to think about how people are coming across. So by sharing other people's coaching moment, you too can learn a lot about yourself. There are many presentation and communication courses in the marketplace. This programme is a bit different. Firstly, it's a highly personalised approach to supporting people and helping them be more impactful communicators. The mixture of personalised coaching actually and feedback and the highly interactive way that we give people the opportunity to put into practice all that they're learning and hearing immediately is really compelling. Secondly, it's an executive cohort. So all the attendees are from the corporate sector. They're all holding senior executive positions in companies and therefore facing the same challenges on a day-to-day basis. And thirdly, it's non-credit bearing. So the program is not part of a wider degree course. It's been specially formulated to support people who might have unexpectedly assumed a leadership role and are feeling a bit naked and being able to communicate as they want to communicate. And so this program can really support and help them in role. On the other hand, it plays as well to aspiring leaders, people who are ambitious to go on that leadership journey, but are conscious and perhaps know that they are somewhat lacking in being as effective and impactful a communicator as they wish to be. The value of attending this program for those people now is that it enables them to in a sense, start their leadership journey armed with all the ammunition and the toolkit of how they can be an impactful and compelling communicator. And in a sense, it frames how they might then think of their leadership journey in the years going ahead. So it's a great opportunity to recalibrate the habits that they might have picked up, but also to sort of set the compass for how they want to be as a leader in the years ahead. And encased over all that is their interface with their external environment. And actually, when one thinks of it, that's how you communicate. It's the touch points of engagement. It is those moments, that conversation, that board meeting, that presentation to Exco, that big set piece town hall to 500 employees. It is those moments that we need everything to come together. The compelling content, the passionate, engaged, inspiring delivery. That then becomes what our leadership is defined as in terms of how we interact.